Chocolate pudding from egg whites.
All right.
I am back in my little tiny apartment kitchen while I'm down here in Oklahoma, and today I'm going to try a new recipe. I just heard about this today. Evidently it's big online. I don't know. It's like this keto egg white pudding, but it's also Trim Healthy Mama friendly. It calls for egg whites, and what you do is you take the egg whites and you fry them up in a pan just until they set, not overcooking them or anything. Then you're gonna blend them up. The difference is, everything I've seen, they've used a blender. All I have is an immersion blender. We're gonna see if it works. So the first thing I'll need is 3 egg whites. The recipe calls for 6, but I'm halving it. I don't know why they did 6, it's 2 portions, but maybe there's a reason, I don't know. So I gotta get 3 egg whites. And since this is not my kitchen, I have to deal with the equipment that's in here. And I have this is it. This is all that's in here for a frying pan. So once it warms up, I'm going to throw the eggs in there and stir them around and cook them without overcooking them. So I'm going to add the eggs. Oh, I should have pulled them out sooner. And the recipe calls for your sweetener. I'd say whatever sweetener you use. My choice today is this one. And I think this is a 2 tablespoons. So I'm just going to do about half of that. I have my immersion blender. I'm gonna try that. I might not have enough right here. Just thought of something else that calls for almond milk, and I ran out of almond milk. So instead, I've got some Nut Pods coffee creamer. We'll add that, and maybe some water. We'll see how it goes. This might be a bad idea. And I'm just kind of winging it now, so I'm just dumping some cocoa in. I don't know how much, and this is just the cheap Walmart stuff. To see why a blender is used, or even a food processor would probably do the trick. Maybe I'll add a little water. This just happens to be the brand of xanthan gum I have. I don't know, how much do you need? You sprinkle it in, and then you blend it. Here it is in the bowl. I think it thickened up fairly well once I added the xanthan gum, although I gotta duck down. That's as high as I could get my camera. It got thick enough, but you know, I'm not even sure why I tried this, because I am not a fan of pudding. I got my words twisted there. I have this little container. I'm going to pour it in here, and then I'm going to refrigerate it for a while. It doesn't make for very much, but that is 3 whole egg whites in there. So it doesn't look like very much. It's like one of those little pudding snack pack things you get. I decided to add some chocolate chips to it. Nobody wants to actually watch me eat it, do ya? It tastes like chocolate pudding from egg whites. But it tastes good, and that's what counts, right? Yeah. Okay, if you try it, let me know. There is no good place to set my tripod. No good place. One thing we won't have to worry about while I'm in this kitchen is the sound of the birds